hold off here and wait for a good pick or a good opening that they can push in from. Dork peeking that right shutter again, see if he can get any kind of an angle. Still surprising that there's no sniper coming out from right strategy just yet. Though they have no reason to push this, so why risk it with another sniper? Does manage to body shot bunnies here.
Apple's going down again to 4 HP.
If you're just tuning us, a bit of a technical error at the start of the stream, apologize for that. This is Season 19 of ozfortress Intermediate Lower Playoffs. Dork manages to hit a shot on Ink, the demo man. That's definitely going to trigger a push. Uber comes out here from Salt Free. Manages to pick off bunnies before the Uber gets popped.
drops bunnies. This is terrible for right strategy.
They're down to just 2 players here. Salt
They have
Free
to get
just
right
fading
out.
the point. This is terrible for them. This is definitely going to get quite an easy push coming out for Salt Free. Can they do it?
No, they can't.
Spawners are up, doesn't matter. Right, losing a round. And Salt Free Gaming going up 1. As we're coming up to the second mid here. Going to be taking a look at Ink from Right Strategy. See how he goes on the mid here. But a pretty good rollout so far. Choosing to go the upper route. Bit of a risky move, but it can tend to pay off. And getting that sticky off onto the
Wiccan's
pack.
going lower here. Both demos opting to choose different routes, which was very good.
Ink now dropping down. Hasn't even needed to pick up the pack here. Both teams showing some good damage. Salt Free managed to get a
Benzo's
bit better
behind,
of
he's
the damage.
bombing him.
Ooh.
And he gets denied.
It's 2 down from Right Strategy now, the Soldier and the Scout. As Dork just got him behind and is cleaning everyone up. He's on a 3-4 kill streak.
Wow.
Dork going absolutely insane that mid. Showing his
Miramu
dominance.
dropped as well.
That's a full Uber advantage. And full player wipe as they push into second here at the moment. Although, opting to set up a trap as Right Strategy is setting up their sentries, preparing to park the bus for the inevitable, pretty aggressive push that's going to come out from Salt Free.
Okay, so something interesting here. Oh, no, we didn't have him heavy. There was a heavy, but must have just been getting forward spawn.
Right choosing to run a sniper as they're at such a huge disadvantage at the moment, and for some reason Salt Free maybe just waiting for all their players to show up, haven't done the quick aggressive push that they thought they were going to do. But at the same time, they don't need to push too aggressively. They're already up 1 point here, so they can play it safe. And the Uber comes out, using on the Soldier. Distract the sentry.
Miramu gets destroyed.
As your team losing a lot of players actually. Despite having the Uber advantage, they're down to just 2 players. It's Catfish versus Benzo and Harvey. The meta advantage is going to be quite a hard defense for them. And Salt Free just managing to cap it off.
Gen there on
just blocking
30 health.
Benzo off the point.
That's so close.
And I'll let you take this mid, Thermite.
So I'm watching Inkiash rolling out. Looks like we have Wigan a little bit faster, opting for that lower rollout, while we have Ink again going for the upper rollout on bats. Ink's getting shut out by Wigan. Oh, Wigan goes down early. We have Catfish fighting in Garage on 40 HP. But he will win the 1v1 and get out.
Salt Free showing some great dominance on these mid fights, managing to just pick targets one by one, taking them out rather than what Right Strategy appears to be just kind of getting a lot of spam out but not focusing their fire. It's definitely their weak game at the moment, and we'll see if they can improve it next mid as Salt Free just moving up here. Although they did lose their medic, Jen, so they are going to be at an Uber disadvantage. Maybe not too keen to cap second here.
No.
Right now, not seeing any off classes. Seeing Salt Free just have this back hold here as
Right
just kind of push.
come out now.
They push straight into yard. They didn't
We have
have
a
any
Roma
fight.
bombing, Muramu's
Rapid
rocket
bomb
away.
doesn't. Takes him down to about 100 health. Doesn't manage to kill him, unfortunately.
And it looks like they're pushing in a bit. They found the trap. And they're just getting shoved out of mid. They're not even trying to take this. Benzo does go down there.
Yeah, it does. Benzo was trying to do something there. Not sure if he didn't realize.
And they're pushing straight back in. Both Ubers are exchanged.
Neither team really doing much with their Uber. Right, getting a slightly better Uber. Salt Free decides to back out, keep their players alive. Bunny's trying to do a sneaky play here, maybe. Might be a little bit aggressive. Hasn't seen Prepper going in for the bomb. Gets mirror move. What a nice shot.
That's crucial.
That's going to ensure that
Jin will have about 50% advantage here.
Yeah, they have a good chance to defend second point here. Although Apple's going in, hitting some good meat shots on Jen. They haven't seen the scout behind Jen. Got all the way down to just 30 health. Stayed alive despite all that. Now they're just picking off the right strategy players one by one here as they slowly push their way out again. They've got that huge Uber advantage. Miramu just now getting up and just started building. It's going to be a very quick mid capture for Salt Free.
Jin now does have Uber, so we should see a push right in.
Although choosing to set up traps, maybe Salt Free not aware.
Ooh, Ripper getting very low down the choke on the flank. They used very early here, but right strategy are way out.
And they've gotten way out very quick.
Oh, running a scout, they do get Ink.
Ink.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a misplay by Ink there.
Blue Mech does have Uber now.
Right now,
they used
the push. Being denied a little bit. Apples is walking in. See if he can pick anyone off. Bunny's going into the dive.
Oh, Wigan very low. Wigan goes down. And Jin's probably going to die here. There's not much he can do against the scout. Oh, he stays alive.
Jen hanging on with just a tiny bit of health. And they're already capping second. Looks like Ripe got disconnected from all their players there. Weren't able to stay as a group, and each one that straggled behind got picked off by some of the salt-free gamers. Just managed to come in through the choke point. As it's just a bit of a reset, actually. Salt-free just kind of holding in that right garage area.
Okay, both teams are holding right back. Neither of them realized. Okay, Salt-free finally come in. They were all holding way back.
Salt-free had a slight Uber advantage there, about 25%, but it's slowly fading. If they can get in there quickly, and it's gone. So even Ubers as they're trying to push into second here. Again, Salt-free got a 2-point lead on Ripe, so there's no need for them to rush in. They can play this as slow and methodical as they want, but all the time in the world. Seeing some spam come across the point here. Looks like Salt-free trying to get in through this left area.
Oh, Benzo goes down with Flick and Harvey.
That's 2 players down from Ripe as they come in. Uber on the point. Bunnies gets popped on the side of Ripe. Does manage to pick up
much over here.
Oh, no, Ripe managing to make good
Drat's on 4 HP.
Yeah, picks off a lot of the Salt-free players. Jen getting bombed.
Oh,
does go down to
Bunnies gets
nice
that
shot. What a nice shot from Bunnies. Bit of a fight. Bit of a scraggly fight going on. Players kind of everywhere. Dork barely managing to get out with his tiny slither of health. And with Ripe Strategy having a massive 60% Uber advantage. Gonna push straight in here through garage onto mid. Salt-free opting do a bit of a forward hold despite the Uber disadvantage and the player disadvantage. Hopefully this doesn't bite them.
Wiggins all the way out. Does get from his team, but finally comes back and gets it.
Right strategy pushing through this left garage area here.
Oh, there are traps. Oh,
Manages to pick off a bit of a read, but Apples gets taken out. As the Ubers are still definitely much in the favor of Ripe, but the player advantage is And
Dork goes down
Free,
the
although
flank.
Dork getting picked off there in the...
Both
the
teams now have
front.
Uber, so we should see a push in from Salt 3. Oh, Bunny's needs to get out.
Bunnies,
Bunnies
gets
goes
taken out by
down.
Drat. Ubers haven't been popped. Oh, Apples is really low. That's 2 players down from the side of Ripe. From the side of Right. My bad. Slowly capping mid here. We're gonna go Catfish to bomb. Miramu gets Ubered on. Solo Uber in yard here. Both teams get Ubered. Well, neither team does very much with it. We see a reset coming out from the teams here. Looks like Right trying to get in through the garage area.
Oh, Bunny's back. Oh, Bunny just gets out.
All the players on Right taking a lot of damage here. Harvey still trying to maybe get some damage out. Realize it's a mistake, and they're just going to do a back hold now. Putting up traps in the upper area. This is the new version of Granary that has been introduced this season. As you see on the left side there, there's a much larger area inside garage that people can move around in. I believe that the large ammo packs on mid, isn't there?
Yes. Oh, there's a medium one.
Be interested to see how the players make use of these new additions to the map. As Bunnings trying to get into garage, realizes the dumb idea and decides to not do that. Both teams now have Uber. The team really showing much aggression. Bunny has decided to take a bit of an upper area. Jen taking a fair bit of damage, goes down to 80 health, doesn't use. Harvey
Or is it 40
trying
health?
to go in there. Oh, they managed
Gets
to
the
pick off
pack.
apples.
And
Picks off
Referee
apples.
obviously gets a failure shot as he taunts. So hopefully we should see a push through.
Jen gets forced
wiped.
here. Going in for the bombs. Haven't even forced Uber. Bunnies finally gets forced on. Near full Uber advantage.
And Jen and Catfish go down.
This is looking very bad for Salt 3 here. But even manages just find Miramu
Oh.
as they nearly wipe Dork, Drat.
Only the 2
scouts
scouts
arrive
up.
at mid. Not going to be able to do much here. Oh, they managed to pick off Bunnies. Drat goes down to Ink.
Oh, Dork's still up.
Oh, Dork managed to pick off Benzo. Can he take this 1v1
Yeah,
and
finally
win?
goes
No.
down.
Killed by Apples. And just to pick up Miramu in that scruffy fight though. So, not all lost. And just to keep that slight Uber advantage.
They're going to have about 30% Uber advantage here. As Muramu hasn't been healing. Finally starts healing.
Interesting enough, seeing Ripper Reed coming up on Sniper. Usually don't see a Sniper in this kind of play. Maybe they'll make good use of it. As Right trying to move into the garage area. Not managing to do much. Ripper all the way in that spawn area. Changes off finally, back to Soldier. Realized Sniper wasn't going to work for him. We see the age-old tradition of TF2. The hold. Benzo peeking pretty aggressively, trying to see if he can maybe find a window that he can go in on. Catfish getting a bit aggressive maybe. Jen failing the jump again.
That jump is
Ending it.
honestly so annoying. You have to come back slightly and run up to it.
Jen just deciding the jump is
It's
worth it.
giving up. Fair enough.
But I don't even know what he's trying to go through upper
Oh,
garage.
Benzo getting
This is
low.
never gonna
Oh,
work.
Harvey goes down.
Walkman is pick up Harvey. That's maybe going to signal a push here. Assault Free pushing this into death corner, taking a lot of damage. Jen goes down to 68 health. And they decided, nah, it's not worth it. Apples trying to get in the garage here.
Ripper
Reed,
on
very
30
weak
health.
in
Oh,
garage.
Ripper goes
Reed
down.
goes down. Bunny's also pretty low in health.
Oh,
Ooh,
Bunny's.
goes down. Well, it was the strangest, scrappiest fight I've seen in a while, so neither team going to do anything, going to wait for their soldiers to get back up. Maybe see an off class or two here. Well, maybe not. And now they're just trading spam. Apples maybe has an angle here. Rat, surprisingly low on health, sitting over there in right yard. Now while we wait, see what these teams are doing. Oh, actually, looks like Ripe's trying to get in through Garage here. They're pushing very aggressively. Bunnies gets caught in. Ink getting caught in now. Miri might have to pop here. Yeah, they're definitely getting serious about this push all the way into Yard now. Catfish.
Uber
Ooh,
does get
forces
forced
the
off.
Uber.
Really gonna have a much better Uber here.
We see Ripe actually managed to take a pretty good fight here on the other side of Yard, killing most of Salt-Free Gaming, while the rest of the team is focused on the combo. Then backing up as Ripe pushing it a second, kills! Ooh, manages to get a good sticky snipe on Drat, pushing Wigan and Jen out of second here, while they cap it off. Ripper Reed up on that heavy, locking down the last point here. As teams reset, wait for the Ubers to get up.
Slight disadvantage on the side of red. And they're getting
choosing to do
there up as well.
the quick build.
Well, it looks like they're going for it. Oh no! Miramu goes down.
That's going to signal the push immediately from Salt-Free. They ain't taking any chances. They've nearly got Uber here. Don't realize they're standing on a trap. Jen goes down to 20 health. Is Jen going to survive this? Here comes the Uber. And the rest of Ripe's all the way out now. Bit of a strange move there from Salt-Free, choosing to push when they haven't quite got Uber yet, but it worked out for them in the end, so I guess that's why I'm still in open. Pretty much even Ubers again. We've got Ripe just kind of keeping him out of Garage. Still got that heavy going.
Still got the
You
heavy
see
up.
some sick heavy flags here.
Well, there's a big trap on.
He's just doing his work. Oh, can he pick off Benzo? He takes out Benzo! What a sick heavy frag. Jen walking across the point despite the fact lost half the health. Bunnies still caught in. This is another scrappy fight that somehow worked out for Salt-Free and really shouldn't have. Gonna roll a heavy into last, it seems. Ripe now getting pretty much all their players up except their demo man. The Salt-Free get Dork, their scout up. They've got this heavy play, so if you're on the heavy and see if anything interesting happens here.
Blue team. Oh, Miramu gets piped there. He gets forced, and this is a very bad Uber for blue team. They're actually Salt-Free are just going to push straight back in. Miramu needs to get right back here. And they lose 2 players in that Uber exchange.
Salt-Free
So
pushing
they're
into
just going to
last
walk
with full
straight
Uber,
through. And a
player
heavy.
advantage, and a heavy. Just showing so much
Heavy's not
aggression on the point. About to cap it off, it seems. Bunny's going for the big dive. Goes down. It looks like it's all but lost. Can Harvey clutch it and win the game? Takes out the Catfish, but
So close.
fortunately couldn't kill Jen and Dork.
Right, so we're going to go through the rosters here. So on Salt-Free Gaming, we have Dork on Scout, Drak on Scout, Catfish and Pimer on Soldier, Wigan is their demo man, and Mink on Medic. On Right Strategy, we have Harvey and Apples playing on Scout, Bunnies, Benzo on Soldier, Mink the demo man, and Miramu as Medic.
Catfish goes for the big bomb, takes out Benzo, doesn't manage to get Miramu. Surprisingly,
Right strategy.
backed up in this death corner here, getting some heals up, although they completely lack right strategy.
Miramu kill binds there, so he wasn't getting out of that. It's a
Already
full wipe.
pushing into second. And the whole team's just walking in for free.
We've got an engineer coming up.
You gonna have time to
Full
build that
wipe.
gun?
Yeah, they haven't capped second yet, so might get to that. Oh, Catfish overextending, they use in.
Getting super denied, only just now spotting the sentry.
That's gonna go down. Yeah, he just changed his class.
Oh, manages to pick
Oh
up
no!
Miramu.
Mirror goes down. Completely
Catfish
separated
going
from
down.
his team.
Wigan very weak. Dork and Drat
Looks
still
like
in.
right
Drat
strategy
on
can
a
hold on
sliver
to
of
this point.
health. Ooh. Barely holding on to that point despite not having a medic. Inking up here, just sticking off the point. Get out of here. This is our point.
Ooh, Harvey goes down to a little trap there. Murmu's 20 health.
Murmur taking a lot of damage. Also has a massive Uber disadvantage here. Full 50% Uber disab. Felt free
Looks like
just
they're
kind of
beginning to push now.
monstering them off of the point, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't quite got it yet, about to get it. See if they're going to do anything with this. Catfish getting really aggressive. Jen walking in.
Oh,
Ooh,
Catfish.
nearly drops Catfish. Can they pick up Miramu? Miramu juking.
Murmu's 20 health. It's gonna
Gets
go down.
taken out.
Nah, this is gonna be a bigger round for Salt Free.
And another round for Salt Free. 4-0 for Salt Free.
Ooh, this is a pause. Tactical pause, I hope. Salt Free have been dominating this map. Consistently just out damaging and out fragging them and getting the better pushes on this.
Yeah, taking a look at some of the numbers here. Catfish, Dork, and Ripper all out damaging everyone else except for Bunnies on Ripe strategy. Managing to pick up 20 frags, Catfish with 26 frags, Dork with 24 frags, Ripper Reed with 15 frags. Pretty much outshining everyone on Ripe strategy at the moment, unfortunately. Having a look at the heals here. Looks like Ripe has dropped once, while Salt Free hasn't dropped at all.
Murimu died with 99% on one of their last pushes, which cost them the round there.
And Salt Free managing to have slightly better heals as well. We're having all the numbers. It looks like Catfish is tanking a lot of the heals from the side of Salt Free, taking up 40% of the total team's heals, whereas Bunny's only receiving about 30%. That shows that he's doing stuff with those heals. That extra 10% is definitely showing. Bunny's with massive damage, but not quite converting the frags, unfortunately.
Ink is only on 200 DPM. He's getting both demos on very low DPM. They're both getting shut down.
Granary's
Very
a
low
soul-defying
kills.
map.
Yes, indeed.
Surprisingly enough, Mirror Mood must have picked up a frag and we must have missed.
Yeah, he did.
I'm trying to see if we can find out why they may have paused here. Not managing to find much information, unfortunately. Usually caused by a lagging player or a client-side issue of some kind. Hopefully it won't be too much longer, folks. Just a reminder, you are currently watching ozfortress, Season 19, the intermediate lower page playoffs, Salt-Free Gaming versus Ripe Strategy. Brought to you by CappingTV.
The score is currently 4-0 on the side of Salt Free Gaming. Salt Free Gaming being very dominant on this map.
It's playing their mids much safer than Ripe. Ripe going for the quick and early bombs, but just not managing to get any picks off her, unfortunately. Definitely showing that Salt-Free picking targets, putting the damage out, and taking them out. We'll be interested to see how the next mid fight goes. Maybe Ripe choosing to opt for a different strategy, realize their current one isn't working for them, play a bit safer, play a bit closer to the heals.
So the next map here is going to be Gully Wash with Hair. So see if we can get Ripe Strategy to pick up their game a little bit and get hopefully win that map and then take that to product.
Gully, a very sniper-friendly map. Maybe see a permanent sniper. I often see permanent snipers run on Gully. It'd be quite an effective strategy from time to time. Haven't really seen too many 6 snipers. We've got a few shots in there from Dork, but surprisingly enough, not seeing as many sniper plays as we normally would.
No.
Again, taking a look at the stats here. Ripper Reed managed to pick up 4 frags as heavy during that last push.
Lovely. And we're live. All players are roller skating as they know it. Oh.
I really do like the roller skating strategy that Miriam is executing here. Hopefully they will see that help the medic game.
But Demos this time going the same route. Oh, Jin's disconnected these. Jin should go down here. Oh no!
Jen holding on.
Jinso misses
Catfish
his
going
shot.
down. Jen stay alive.
Jin on 60 health.
Jen picking up a frag with the crossbow.
Yay!
Is right now realizing they've committed way too hard, and Miramu is skating the hell out of her.
Good call.
Is Reed going to be able to pick up Miramu? Opting to not chase and instead to hold up in this secret little second spawn area. Surprisingly enough, Free doesn't actually quite have Uber yet. Too busy trying to get Ripper up to full health. Well, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference.
Does he know?
For
Miramu doesn't know. Miramu,
forces the
Miramu
Uber out.
uses.
Oh, but
Very good play.
Jen also
But
getting
Blue is still
forced out.
probably going to have a better Uber here.
Jen having to flash a lot. Losing a lot of players on the side of Salt Free.
Oh.
Benzo missing a rocket on Jen.
Jen's gonna
Jen
die
holding
here.
up a deal.
Oh, Jin just getting out. Oh.
Only goes down. Orc hiding in their garage. And maybe pick up a pick on Miramu here. Still sliding around. Dork, not really sure what to do. Doesn't have the
Hasn't
health.
been spotted yet.
Miramu,
Oh,
the rest-
he's on Miramu. Miramu down to
Takes- ooh,
30
taking down
HP.
to a slither of health. Just couldn't quite get it. Salt Free losing players all over the place. Still haven't even got a tiny bit of Uber yet. What has Salt Free been doing this whole time?
Would. Jin took 20 seconds before spawning after to heal.
And that's going to be the first cap on the side of right.
First round. Right. There's a minute 40. This is basically dead time. I could still cap the whole thing, but looks like Ripe Strategy are going to lose this map.
We're managing to get that one extra cap point. That can make all the difference when it comes to the final weeks. Managing to just actually play a mid here because they don't want to see the other team another point.
Wigan goes down very early.
Bunny's going down, that going down, Dork taking out Harvey, Miramu and Ink, the only people up on the side of right.
Miramu's 17 health. Miramu goes down.
And it's now just a scout v
Dork
scout.
on 8
goes
HP.
Apple,
Oh,
Apple
it's
wins it. Apple wins the entire mid fight. And with 48 seconds remaining, now we're going to see another cap come out, unfortunately. Ripe definitely playing that last game and that last mid a lot more conservative, hanging around their heels, and making much more focused moves. The Salt Free seemed to be a bit all over the place, and that was their demise in the end.
This may just be a bad map for ripe strategy, so hopefully we can see them pull this back on Granary, on Gullywash, sorry. And then we can go to the third map, which will be a very good map.
Good old product.
5 seconds left. That's GG.
Alright, just
So
taking a look at the final logs here. As they're being updated. Oh, it doesn't look like there's much different. Orc with 28 frags. Catfish with 27. Drat with 22. Ripper Reed with 21. So, top 4 players in terms of frags, all on the side of Salt Free. In terms of damage, Bunnies